Okay, now that we've covered our citrus fruit and let them soften up in our simple syrup, as you can see here, everything's remained in full color. It's softened up so that when we go into the grinding process, we have plenty of simple syrup left in the pot, as you can see. We're now going to add our cranberries, and like we did before, what we're going to do is we're going to give these a few minutes to let them crack open as well. And depending on how strong of a cranberry or citrus flavor you have, you can also adjust the amount of items in these recipes, and it will still work. Okay, we'll turn the heat up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and let the simple syrup coat these berries, the cranberries, and they're going to start to crack open. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn around, and we have a actual food processor, and we're going to grind these up in a food processor to a coarse chutney-like, relish-like consistency. Now that our berries have popped open, we're going to go into the Robo Coop. Try not to burn yourself. Here we're just going to gently pulse to incorporate all the ingredients. Add a pinch of salt. Man, that smells fabulous. So now we're going to finish up, pour it into our bowl. And remember, we're going to let this sit for 24 hours to macerate, incorporate all the flavors. Okay, now back to our cranberry sauce. Again, we're doing a savory preparation on this. We've let our berries sit and crack open in our simple syrup, absorb some flavor for about 20 minutes. We've uncovered. And now what we're going to do, and you can use a home blender for this, you can use a stick blender or an immersion blender, which we are going to use, or a food processor. Just remember one thing I do want to say. When you're working with these hot liquids, they have a lot of sugar to them, the simple syrups. They tend to get a lot hotter than just boiling water. You should be very careful not to burn yourself. Watch you don't get it on your hands or your skin or anything like that. And one other thing to keep in mind, when these berries do hit the hot liquid, they will pop open right away, so just be careful. You are dealing with a hot syrup, which can cause pretty bad burns. But on the same token, tastes very good. So now from here, we're going to take our fancy, handy herb mixer and puree all these cranberries. Natural starches and these will thicken as well. As you can see, it's getting thicker as we puree the berries. The natural starches and sugars are going to thicken the sauce. As you can see, Dan was shifting onyx and basil to add into our finished product. A little salt and pepper. And for this, we are using fresh ground black pepper. A little bit of kosher salt. And remember, once this cools, it'll really thicken up. So now on to our savory whipped sage butter. We have some fresh sage, shallot, and Chardonnay white wine. We're going to start with the reduction. Yeah. Finally chop some of the shallot. We're going to leave the sage leaves whole and pull back out at the end. For the reduction, we have our preheated pan. We're going to add the wine. Our shallots, whole sage leaves, cracked black pepper. We're going to let this reduce by about half. And a squeeze of some fresh lemon. Now while that's reducing, While our reduction is simmering, we're going to add our whole butter to the mixing bowl. We'll start the butter out mixing slow. And the object here is to double the butter in volume. This is going to take about 5 minutes. Anything you'd like to add, Chef Dave?
Well, while he's doing that, what I was going to say is our reduction is now simmered by about half in volume. What we're going to do now, so we don't melt the butter when we add it into it, we're going to pull it off and we're actually going to put it into a refrigerator after we strain out the solid ingredients first.
So now that our reduction has cooled and our butter has doubled in volume, we're going to turn the mixer back on. You're going to want to do this at a medium speed to incorporate the reduction. Slowly add in the contents. Slowly add it in. Am I missing anything there, Chef Dave? So it's starting to incorporate. Just remember to scrape the sides of the bowls a couple of times to get it all nice and even throughout the butter. While that's finishing up, we're going to chiffonade on some more fresh sage. Watch your fingers and add it in. A little bit of pepper. Salt. For color, we're going to add some fresh parsley. Once again, just give it one final scrape. For our finished product, our savory sage compound butter. Alright, so doo-doo-doo.
Fix my hair for my mother.
We're gonna shake. We're gonna. So now on to our savory whipped sage butter. Yeah, I know.
Now we're going to make.
So now on to our. Gotcha.
I was going to say, you can start out now that our reduction's cool and our butter has
Don't put that in the outtakes.
up the guts. Well, that's it for today, and I want to thank everybody for joining us. I hope you have success with these recipes. I hope you enjoy them. And I do want to mention everybody that we do offer all these items on our Thanksgiving buffet here at the Purple Iris. Keep us in mind. We do ask for reservations, but we have a really nice spread, really nice buffet, and once again, you can taste all these items right on our buffet.
So from the Purple Iris, happy Thanksgiving. Where were you at?
Sorry. I just wanted to give you the olden stare. Alright, you ready?
That's ridiculous.
What if we just do Happy Thanksgiving together?
That's what we were trying to do.
No, I mean, but you don't have to do the whole spiel. Just do Happy Thanksgiving.
Are you just going to say...
Because you paused
from,
like...
from the Purple Iris?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
from the
did,
Purple
yeah.
Iris, yeah. So, from the Purple Iris, happy Thanksgiving.
Well, that was too quick, dude.
Oh, man.
Give me a little
From the
pause.
Purple Iris.
From the Purple Iris,
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
From the Purple Iris,
Happy Thanksgiving.
Cool.